Alrighty, so what's up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So you guys can tell by the title, yeah, unfortunately, 1v1.LOL has officially announced its official end, and today we're gonna be sitting here talking about it and kind of going over some things that kind of led up to this point, and some things that I've learned here as well in more recent times about how .LOL was pretty much doomed a while ago, but we didn't even know up until recently. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and get into the video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and sub, and let's get into it. Alrighty, boys, so I mean, it's just crazy just to see that .LOL, from where it came from, where it started to where it is now. It shouldn't have even ended up like this. Like, it really shouldn't have. Like, that's just the bottom line of it. There's just so many things that could have been done. If I don't know, like, just the whole selling the Just Play to Playtika was the beginning of the end, unfortunately. Now, they were under Playtika for quite a while, like literally all the way back in, I believe it was 2022, and that was right before they released Chapter 2. So I believe they started working on Chapter 2 right as they were sold, and then right after that point, they pretty much released it. It went pretty well. I honestly thought Chapter 2 is probably the best the game was, aside from the fact that they didn't have public zone wars. I think it was like the one thing, the one gripe I had about it. Like, they just brought in Battle Royale. Battle Royale was Battle Royale. You could actually have like player queues. It wasn't just all bots. They ended up bringing duos, and that brought a lot more people to the game, since people could play with their buddies and stuff like that and grab for trophies. And then obviously, they didn't have the forced loadouts. That was another thing. Forced loadouts was not a thing until Chapter 3. So, or it was like late Chapter 2, I believe. It was like late Chapter 2. And then they ended up bringing official loadouts, champions. And they had all the skins and stuff like that too back in Chapter 2. So they literally just, like, they just fumbled the bag with 3, man. 3 shouldn't have been what it was. I truly believe, I still to this point believe that it wasn't really a developer type of, like, it wasn't a .LOL move to make it more pay to win. I feel like it was more of like a Playtika thing. If you guys go and look at Playtika's library, it's literally just gambling and slots games. They were probably told, like, hey, you need to come up with something that will make us money. So they're more focused on that, more than having just like a good functioning game that is evolving over time and continuing to get better and better, as it was, more than just kind of changing up how the original premise of the game was, and making it champions and take away all those old skins, and paying all these random creators to come to the game for like 2 seconds and then leave. So more kind of covering that. So apparently they actually were extremely low. It was a fund issue when it came to running .LOL, apparently, which is crazy because Playtika is $1 billion company. I know that that's like total, including assets and stuff like that, for billions of dollars. But at the same time, like, come on, man, it doesn't really take that much. I feel like it really doesn't take that much to run a game like .LOL. Like, yeah, you got the salaries of the team. You got to maintain the game. But at the same time, when you spend probably like tens to maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars on some creators who could give less of a crap of a game, I mean, I don't really understand why it was done. If this was a collab thing that was done like back when the creators were actually playing it themselves, like back with the original updates and the original game itself, I think it would have done really well. But now the fact that .LOL was like a whole different game, it wasn't just the Fortnite ripoff that you went on to when we update, or when there was a downtime or something like that in Fortnite, or for those people that were all just, trying to gain popularity, dropping montages and stuff like that, just like for Fortnite. It just wasn't the same anymore, man. It really wasn't. Obviously, there's still people who drop montages. I'm sure there will still be a lot of montages for a long time. A lot of people posting their last ones. A lot of people who have a lot of saved video and whatnot. I'm honestly going to be recording some content as well over the next month and some change. Obviously, it closes on November 3rd of this year, so that's really rough. Right before my 4-year anniversary of playing this game, I believe I started playing, like, it was like the day before Thanksgiving. It was on Thanksgiving, I believe, that's when I did my first stream on this game. So it's pretty sad to see that it's going after all these years. I mean, you guys know how long I've been here for, and it's been quite a wild ride. I gotta be grateful to .LOL. I mean, they gave me a start on YouTube, so I can't really sit there and complain about anything for it, especially since it's closing down now. All I gotta say is that it had a lot of potential, man, and it just all went to waste. Yeah, man, I mean, I can't really, I don't really got much more to say about it, honestly. I just gotta say that, man, they really should have just focused on Chapter 2. Chapter 2, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, was definitely the best point of the game itself. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, but Public Zone Wars and holiday events, they had the same thing in Chapter 2, except they just didn't have the Public Zone Wars, which, like I said, I'm still gonna crack about for until the end of time. You guys if you guys watch my videos, I've always talked about Public Zone Wars and whatnot. If there's anything that I've learned, I need BNG to be on top next and to make their Zone Wars mode better. 6 people is not gonna make a good Zone Wars mode. You need 8 and plus for Zone Wars if you want some interesting matches, especially for competitive and stuff like that. So it's time for games like BNG to step up when it comes to being an off-brand Fortnite. So, and apparently they're coming out with a massive update here pretty soon, like within the next month. I'm going to be covering that update as well. So you guys will most definitely see me around when it comes to BNG. And then obviously for Rumble Rush, if you guys didn't know, I'm playing a lot of Rumble Rush. It's literally the gameplay in the background because I have so much VOD and stuff like that. Some of this VODs can be used for videos and whatnot. I'm trying my best to get a bunch of videos out. Yeah, I was gonna do a 2 or double upload today, but unfortunately the thumbnail tutorial I was gonna do, I have to go to the bank, and the bank really isn't open on Labor Day, so I gotta go and pay for renew my subscription for Canva. I forgot to renew it last week, and so now I gotta renew it this week, and I gotta wait. So that YouTube thumbnail tutorial, a lot of people have been asking me to do it. It's coming out. It's going to be coming here pretty soon, like the next day or 2. That's pretty much going to do it, boys. I mean, like I said, there's not really much to talk about. I've kind of already covered .LOL dying like multiple times on this channel, and now I'm just kind of, bringing it to light at least for people who don't really watch the game anymore or really play it anymore, just so they know. Maybe they'll come stop by. Maybe we can have like a little revitalization of the game for the last final month that it runs. I know the last day the servers are for sure going to be popping. This game is just too nostalgic for a lot of people, including myself, so I'm definitely going to be on as well. I might even do a stream to where we keep playing until the server shut off or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and sub, and make sure to go check out my other content. I've been dropping bangers recently. So I'll see you guys later. Later, boys.